Good morning, everyone. This month, we are talking about kindness. We've talked about ways that we can be kind to others and make them feel important. So let's see what Haley can tell us about kindness today.
Hello, superfans! My name is Haley, and if you're like me, you love all kinds of sports! And you love cheering on your favorite people. And you do this because you really love kindness. Kindness is showing others that they are valuable by how you treat them. One thing I've learned as a superfan is that kindness isn't the same for everyone. You have to use different kinds of cheering for different kinds of people. For instance, you don't want to use your air horn at the golf tournament. I learned that one the hard way. You have to cheer one way for a baseball team, another way for tennis, and then soccer, and even racing! A lot of different ways to show kindness. So if you want to show someone they're valuable, you can cheer for them, or like you'll see in today's story, you can give a little extra. I'd better get ready to cheer on the Bible story.
Ah, yes. Good Bible story. Very well done. Very well done.
So kindness is showing others they are valuable by how we treat them. Everyone is different, so sometimes we need to encourage people in different ways. What may seem really nice to one person might not be so great to someone else, or something that's really encouraging to someone might not be very helpful to everyone. So let's see what Brandon and John can learn today.
Hey, pal, what you got there?
Hey, man, look, I've got some fan mail.
No kidding.
Yeah, I never thought anybody would take some time to actually write a letter to me to tell me how much they like the show. And here, let's read this one, all right?
All right, sure.
Okay, John.
I got your name right.
Yeah, my name is Lowry. I'm 7 years old, and I wanted you to know that I think you are so funny.
Aw.
Yeah, I like it when you fall down. Please keep falling down. I really can't stress that enough. Thank you for making me laugh.
Oh,
Yeah.
You do fall down a lot.
Well, that's not the point. The point is I got some fan mail here, and I got 5. Isn't that crazy?
That is totally crazy.
What's that?
Fan mail, baby! Yeah!
You have so many more than I do.
Well, you know, I got a lot of fans.
Wait, why does the handwriting all look the same?
I don't know. I guess that my fan base just cares about their penmanship.
Okay. Dear Brandon, I'm your biggest fan.
That's what they all say.
I've watched every single one of your shows,
They care.
and please remember to give me a call sometime.
You have to interact with your fans.
Love, Aunt Janet. Brandon, are all these letters from your Aunt Janet?
Yeah.
That's a good aunt.
I know. You want me to get her to write you one too?
Yeah!
Yeah! Hello, my name is Brandon. Hello, my name is Brandon. Hello, I'm Brandon, and this is... This is the So-and-so show, and my co-host John is not here.
I'm out here, buddy.
Where?
Out here. Don't you remember? I'm running a marathon today.
Oh, yeah, right. I guess I didn't know it would be during the show.
I don't decide when the marathons happen, Brandon. I just show up when they do.
Well, still, I'm sorry I can't be there to cheer you on.
Oh, that's okay. Someone has to hold down the fort in the studio.
But maybe there is something I can do for you.
What's that?
This.
Hey, hey, hey! It's Looney Larry here with another deal that's absolutely certain to work or your money back. And when I say your money back, I mean all sales are final. To be or not to be? That is the question. You don't have to be sad that no one came to see your one-person, 8-hour production of Hamlet. Because now, with Looney Larry Enterprises, there's Rent-A-Fan!
Rent-A-Fan!
Now you can have someone cheer you on wherever you are or whatever you're doing. You can hire a Rent-A-Fan for football, baseball, gymnastics, horseshoes, underwater dentistry, or any of these fine events. I even hired one for this commercial.
Woo-hoo! This commercial is going so well!
Worth every penny. So place an order today at www.looneylarry.org because who needs a real fan when you've got Rent-A-Fan? Would I lie?
Aw, Brandon! You got me a Rent-A-Fan? How unexpected!
I did. They should be getting there any second.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm the Rent-A-Fan. My name's Fran.
Fran, the fan.
Total coincidence. Are you, Jom?
John? No, what? No. It's supposed to say John.
Okay, well, we always recommend proofreading your submission before pressing send, sir.
Okay, that's beside the point. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be cheering on a friend of mine who's running a marathon. You're not supposed to be here.
Well, I'm sorry, sir, but this was the address that I was given.
Now what am I gonna do? The marathon's gonna be starting soon, and I need John to know that I care.
Brandon?
This is huge for him, you know? He's not much of a runner. He's like a baby deer on ice. He's all elbows and shins. He needs my support now more than ever.
Brandon?
I failed as a friend. What can I do?
Brandon! The starting line is just 2 streets down.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah, it's the only reason why I signed up for the race.
Ugh.
Hey, are you my Rent-A-Fan?
Are you Jom?
John.
John?
Yes.
Woo-hoo! You're going to win the race!
Oh, I just want to finish it.
You're going to finish the race!
You really think so?
Absolutely, because you're Jom!
John!
John!
Oh.
Let's go!
Okay! That was a high five.
Well, yeah, she's a fan. It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey, guys.
Hello, Kellen.
Hey, Kellen!
John's running a marathon during the show today.
But why?
Because he's the best.
Thank you, Fran.
You deserve it.
Wow. Okay.
What are we talking about today, Kellen?
Well, we're not talking about running exactly, but we are going on a little trip. Check this out. Jesus said, suppose someone forces you to go 1 mile. Go 2 miles with them. Now, why would anyone force you to go a mile? Well, today they probably wouldn't. But back in Jesus' day, there was a law that said if a Roman soldier needed someone to help carry his pack, he could order someone to carry it for up to 1 mile. Jesus was saying, if someone orders you to do that, don't just carry the pack for 1 mile, show kindness by carrying it for 2 miles. That's where we get the phrase, go the extra mile. Here's what it might look like today. Meet Becky and Bathilda. Both are good students who pay attention in class, but watch what happens when their teacher asks them to clean up their tables before they leave.
Yes, ma'am. Fine, whatever.
Both girls are doing exactly what their teacher asked them to do, but Becky is doing it with a good attitude, while Bathilda isn't. Becky's even cleaning up the rest of the room, not because she was asked to, but because that's what it looks like to go the extra mile.
Can I be done now? Thanks.
Let's see what happens later in the day. It must be lunchtime, and it looks like a few people missed the trash can.
Not my mess.
Bathilda has a good point. Why should she have to clean up a mess she didn't even make? But then, when you go the extra mile,
Oh, looks like someone missed.
Becky knows that showing kindness can sometimes mean doing things you're not expected to do, and helping people even when you don't get anything out of it. Going the extra mile is being kinder than you have to be. It's doing more than you're asked to do. And it's not so you get anything out of it. It's not so people will like you more. You go the extra mile because if you are a follower of Jesus, you want to point people to him. People can see how much Jesus loves them through the kindness that you show. So even though no one may have asked you,
Here, let me help.
you can still choose to go the extra mile and share God's love and kindness with others.
Thanks.
So what do you say, fellas? Are you ready to go that extra mile?
Did you say extra mile? Kellen?
Yeah, but it's just a metaphor for unexpected kindness.
Oh, I'm in.
Me too, Kellen. Thanks for the story.
You bet. Happy running.
Thanks.
How's the marathon going, John?
He's flagging, but he's not giving up.
That's right.
Did you do any preparation?
Of course I did. I had 3 plates of spaghetti. The night before the race, it's called carbo loading. Look it up.
Okay. Sari?
Keep the show moving, Brandon, please. Just keep the show moving. Please reveal the question. Reveal the question.
Reveal the question.
Oh. Have you ever received unexpected kindness? Has someone ever gone out of their way to make your day a little better just because?
Ooh, my roommate cleaned out my cat's litter box yesterday. That was awesome.
Can that be my answer?
Sure. Talk about it together. Have you ever received unexpected kindness? Hey, John, now that the show's over, I can come cheer you on in person.
I'm almost done now.
You've only been running for like 5 minutes.
Well, how long is a marathon?
The fastest anyone has ever run one is around 2 hours.
What?
What? Oh, come on. We're almost to the starting line.
Oh, we haven't started.
Well, until next time, I'm Brandon.
And that's John.
And this has been the So-and-So Show. We'll see you next week.
Our question is, have you ever received unexpected kindness? Has someone ever done something nice for you without any other reason other than to be nice? Has someone ever gone out of their way to do something special or to help you with something? You can do that for someone too. You can find something nice that you can do for someone else and don't expect them to do anything for you in return. When we are kind to others and treat others the way that God tells us to, that's one way that we can worship God, because how we treat people is a way that we can worship God by how we live. Singing praises to Him is another way that we can worship God. So let's sing together.
Got a rhythm in my heart and in my soul. Got a reason for this joy I can't control. I wanna sing, I wanna dance, and give everyone a chance to hear about this endless love I know. Oh, what you give to me is not for me to keep. make me glow. You pick me up when I am feeling low. I wanna sing, I wanna dance, and give everyone a chance to hear about this endless love I know. What you give to me is not for me to keep, it's for the world to see your love. Every day you're giving me your kindness. Every day you're giving me your love. Oh, with every single breath I am reminded that what you give is more than enough. So I'll give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. Give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. Can't keep it to myself, gotta share it with someone else. Your kindness overwhelms my heart, my heart. Can't keep it to myself, gotta share it with someone else. Your kindness overwhelms my heart, my heart. Oh, what you give to me is not for me to keep, it's for the world to see your love. Every day you're giving me your kindness. Every day you're giving me your love. Oh, with every single breath I am reminded that what you give is more than enough. So I'll give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. Give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. Give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. Give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. And I've got a river of living water, a fountain that never will run dry. Sing it out. And it's an open heaven you're releasing, and we will never be denied. 'Cause we're stirring up, 'cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna dance in the river, dance in the river. 'Cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna jump in the river, jump in the river. Deep cries out, deep cries out, deep cries out, deep cries out, we cry out to you, Jesus. And I've got a river of living water, a fountain that never will run dry. No, now it's an open heaven you're releasing, and we will never be denied. 'Cause we're stirring up, 'cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna dance in the river, dance in the river. 'Cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna jump in the river, jump in. And everybody sing it out. Deep cries out, deep cries out, deep cries out, deep cries out, we cry out to you, Jesus. Here we go. And if he goes to the left, then we'll go to the left. And if he goes to the right, then we'll go to the right. We're gonna jump, 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 jump in the river. Jump, 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 everybody. If he goes to the left, then we'll go to the left. And if he goes to the right, then we'll go to the right. We're gonna dance, 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 dance in the river. Dance, 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 everybody. If he goes to the left, then we'll go to the left. And if he goes to the right, then we'll go to the right. We're gonna jump, 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 jump in the river. Jump, 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 everybody. If he goes to the left, then we'll go to the left. And if he goes to the right, then we'll go to the right. We're gonna shout, 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 shout in the river. Shout, 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 yeah.
My friend King Dave wouldn't let the giant stand in his way. He said, hand me my sling, cause he's not that tall. My God is bigger and I watch him fall. My God's the king of the giants. My God's the king of the lions. My God's the king of the creatures of the deep. My God's the king of me. Have you heard the one about this guy called Dan? Yes, he was a mighty holy praying man. They said throw him to the den of the scary beasts, but God saved a hero from the lion's teeth. Yeah! My God's the king of the giants. My God's the king of the lions. My God's the king of the creatures of the deep. My God's the king of me. This is more than history. You will do the same for me, like Jonah and the whale at sea. When I'm lost and afraid, all alone in the dark, you're with me. Oh, you're with me. My God's the king of the giants. My God's the king of the lions. My God's the king of the creatures of the deep. My God's the king of me. My God's the king of the giants. My God's the king of the lions. My God's the king of the creatures of the deep. My God's the king of me. My God's the king of me.
Kindness is showing others they're valuable by how we treat them. So how we treat people is important. God created everyone, and therefore everyone is valuable and important to God. And we should treat each other as though we know that each other is important. So let's take a look at what it means to go the extra mile to be kind.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story. Inspired by the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 41.
Jesus was rocking the world. Everywhere he traveled, he told about the good news of God's kingdom. He called people to turn away from the wrong things they had done, and he healed sick people. Great crowds began to follow Jesus. So one day, he went up on a mountainside and sat down to share with them how God wants us to live.
Blessed are those who are humble. They will be given the earth.
God created us. He knows that we were designed to find joy and be at peace when we follow his ways, when we see and treat others the way God does. So, right in the middle of what's often called the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus said this.
Suppose someone forces you to go 1 mile. Go 2 miles with them.
Okay, what? To our ears, this probably sounds like a word problem, or maybe like our PE teacher telling us to go run laps. But the people listening to Jesus knew exactly what he meant. They all lived under the rule of the Caesar in Rome. The Romans had conquered many, many territories. Judea had become a little backwater province of the Roman Empire. And Roman soldiers were sent to keep order. Jesus and all the people he taught lived under Roman rule, and they had to obey the law of Rome, including this one.
I decree that any Roman soldier may force a Jew to carry his pack for precisely 1 mile.
If you're thinking, what's the big deal? Think again. Being a Roman soldier was not for wimps. Sometimes the packs they carried weighed as much as 100 pounds. It took real grit and stamina to march for miles carrying that much gear. So it wasn't unusual for a soldier to call on some random person along the road to haul their pack for 1 mile, or about 1,000 steps. And if that person says no, well, it was considered an act of rebellion against the empire. Now, imagine you're an everyday, ordinary, average Joe, or Joseph. You're hiking along the road, maybe you're on your way to Jerusalem, when you look up, and in the distance, you see a Roman soldier heading your way. I don't know about you, but I think I'd turn right around and head back the other way. Or get off the road and head into a grove of olive trees. Or maybe just avoid eye contact at all costs. But maybe none of that works. The soldier stops, calls you out, and you have no choice but to look up. The soldier orders you to take his heavy pack and haul it along for a whole mile. You can't fight the empire. So, you pick up the pack. And it's forward march. You're probably counting your steps the whole way. 58, 59, just waiting until you can drop that pack. 681, 682, holding out until you can get away from this soldier that sees you as scum. 998, 999, 1,000. That's it. You're free. Roman law says that soldier can't make you go more than 1 mile. So you can toss that pack like it's hot and run on home. Except, Jesus says something else.
Suppose someone forces you to go 1 mile. Go 2 miles with them.
You had to carry that pack the first mile. You didn't have a choice. But now you get to choose. And if you choose to take that pack another mile, it says a lot. It says, I matter. I'm valuable just like you, and I can make my own choices. But it also says you matter. This is a really heavy load you have to carry. And I'm gonna help you not because I have to, but because I choose to. Go the extra mile doesn't just mean go big or go home. Going the extra mile means that you make a choice to help someone, to be kind. You choose an action that says, I'm doing this for you because I want to, not because I have to. And I'm doing this because you are made in the image of God. And that makes you valuable to him and to me. So, you may not live in an empire, but you can still go the extra mile.
Jesus' disciple Matthew wrote down one of Jesus' most famous sermons, sometimes called the Sermon on the Mount. Jesus taught so many things about kindness, like...
Let your light shine so others can see it! Woo! Do not judge other people. Love your enemies!
And Jesus also said this: suppose someone forces you to go 1 mile, go 2 miles with them. That's where we get the phrase, go the extra mile. Nowadays, people probably aren't forcing you to go a mile, but the idea of what Jesus was saying still works. Going the extra mile means being kinder than you have to be. It means making your bed like you're told and cleaning the rest of your room even if you aren't told. Sometimes it means doing something you know you should before you're told and with a good attitude, but you don't do it for the applause. You go the extra mile because when you follow Jesus, you should be pointing people to him. People can see how much Jesus loves them through the kindness that you show. So here's the one thing to remember today: be kinder than you have to be. Show people kindness even when they may not earn it. Give them a little extra kindness they don't see coming. You can be their super fan. I did not see that coming. Goodbye, everybody. Woo!
While we probably aren't being forced to walk a mile for anyone, we can still take the point of what Jesus was saying of going the extra mile and apply it today. We can be kind to people who don't deserve our kindness. We can go out of our way to make someone's day a little bit better. Our memory verse for this month is Hebrews 12:1 and 2. Let us run with endurance the race that is set before us, looking to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith. Let's say that together. Hebrews 12:1 and 2. Let us run with endurance the race that is set before us, looking to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith. So this week, let's think about how we can look to Jesus as our example and treat others with kindness. See you next week.